Hello, Grade 7 learners. How's your day today? Welcome to our Science 7 Quarter 3 Week 1B video module. I am Sir Rainier De Jesus, your teacher guide for this week's module with the title Describing Motion, Speed, and Velocity. Before we proceed to our video module, I would like to invite you Grade 7 learners to like and share my YouTube Science video modules found here in my YouTube channel, Rainier De Jesus TV. Please subscribe to my channel and watch quality science video modules. Here are the most essential learning competencies for Science 7 Quarter 3 Week 1B video module. Describe the motion of an object in terms of distance or displacement, speed or velocity, and acceleration. S7FE-3A-1. Here are few reminders for this video module. 1. Set a conducive learning space at home so you can focus on your studies. 2. Take your time to read the lessons carefully. 3. Answer all the given tests and activities intelligently within the given allotted time. 4. Follow the directions in the activities. 5. If needed, ask assistance from your parents or guardians to guide you in doing the activities. 6. Take down important concepts and list questions you would like to ask from your teacher. 7. Reflect and apply the concepts that you have learned. Here are the expectations and outcomes. 1. Define speed operationally. 2. Differentiate speed from velocity. 3. Describe motion in terms of speed and velocity. And 4. Solve problems involving constant speed and velocity. On this part, please prepare your pen and paper. To answer this 10-item pre-test, choose the letter of the correct answer. Are you ready? 1. Which of the following best describes a scalar quantity? A. It has direction only. B. It has magnitude only. C. It has both magnitude and direction. D. It has no magnitude and no direction. 2. Which of the following is an example of speed? A. 0.57 meters per second west. B. 1.23 meters per second north. C. 3.56 meters per second east. D. 4.75 meters per second. 3. Which of the following is an example of velocity? A. 6 meters per second. B. 10 meters per second. C. 8 meters per second. D. 12 meters per second north. 4. Which of the following best describes an object with a constant speed? A. An object covers the same distance every regular interval of time. B. An object covers a varying distance every regular interval of time. C. An object covers the same distance in varying time interval. D. An object covers varying distance in varying time interval. 5. From home, Ding Dong walked 300 meters east to visit Marian. Both Ding Dong and Marian walk another 400 meters north and 300 meters west. Which of the following statements is not true? A. Ding Dong went home. B. Ding Dong traveled a total distance of 1,000 meters. C. Ding Dong's displacement is 0 if they continue to travel 400 meters south. D. Ding Dong's displacement is shorter than the total distance he has traveled. 6. Two boys walk a 200-meter distance path. It takes 5 minutes for boy A to finish while 10 meters for boy B. How do you compare their speed? A. Boy B is faster than boy A. B. Boy A is slower than boy B. C. They have the same speed. D. Boy A is twice faster than boy B. 7. How do you describe an object that is in motion? A. It changes position. B. Its speed is 0. C. It is in the state of rest. D. It is traveling in a constant speed. 8. A car traveling in a circle has changing velocity because it is blank. A. Not traveling at a constant speed. B. Not traveling in a constant direction. C. Traveling too slowly to measure its velocity. D. Traveling in a constant direction at a constant speed. 9. Which of the following is true about an object that travels 5 meters to the left, then 2 meters up, then another 5 meters to the right? A. Displacement of the object is equal to 12 meters. B. Displacement of the object is equal to 12 meters down. C. Total distance traveled by the object is equal to 12 meters. D. Total distance traveled by the object is equal to 12 meters down. 10. Which of the following statement best describe speed? 1. It is described by its direction. 2. It is the rate at which an object covers distance. 3. It is operationally defined as distance divided by time. A. 1. B. 2. C. 1 and 2. D. 1 and 3. Answer the same pre-test questions on this Google form to know your score. Kindly visit the link below found on the description area of this video module. Thank you. Retrospect. In the previous module, you have learned about how an object's motion can be described in terms of a reference point. Now, kindly identify the following if it is moving or not moving. 1. While sitting on a chair and having online class, you are blank with respect to the chair. 2 and 3. Your house is blank with respect to the sun and blank with respect to the ground. 4 to 5. The passenger inside a train is blank with respect to the ground and blank with respect to the train. Answer the same retrospect questions on this Google form to know your score. Kindly visit the link below found on the description area of this video module. Thank you. Althea and Jenny are siblings. They are both medical frontliners and work at a certain community hospital. Their house to the hospital is only walking distance. Althea decided to leave their house as early as 6 in the morning, while Jenny leaves at 6:15 in the morning to go to their work. Both arrive at the same time. Who traveled faster? If you have answered Jenny, you are correct. They traveled at the same distance from their house going to their workplace, but Jenny's time of travel is lesser compared to Althea. Speed is defined as how fast an object is moving. Speed can also be thought as the rate at which an object covers distance. It is operationally defined as distance divided by time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Speed is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity has only magnitude. Example of speed, 25 meters per second. As an object moves, it often undergoes changes in speed. For example, while riding a jeepney, you may notice that the speed of the jeepney changes from time to time. The speed at any instant in time is called instantaneous speed. On the other hand, an average speed is the average of all the instantaneous speed. Are you familiar of speedometer? Speedometer is a device used to measure the instantaneous speed of a vehicle. Speed is defined as how fast an object is moving. It is operationally defined as distance divided by time. To calculate how fast an object is moving, the equation below is used. The formula of speed is S is equal to D over T, where S is the speed, T is the distance, and T is the time. The units of speed can be meters per second, kilometers per hour, miles per hour, and others. Velocity. How does velocity differ from speed? Velocity is the rate at which an object changes its position. A person moving one step forward and one step backward is always returning to her original position. This means does not result to a change in position, which means a zero velocity. If a person in motion wishes to maximize her velocity, then that person must make an effort to maximize the amount that she displaced from her original position. Velocity is a vector quantity. Vector quantity has both magnitude and direction. Example of velocity, 10 meter per second east. The unit of velocity is the same as the unit of speed. It can be meter per second, kilometer per hour, miles per hour, and others. Grade 7 learners, please take note of this. When describing the velocity of the object, one must keep track of direction. This is one of the essential differences between speed and velocity. Brain Exemplar. Learning competencies. Solve problems involving constant speed and velocity. S7 FE-3A-1.8. Direction. Solve the following problems. 1. Luis is a sprint athlete who can run a 100-meter track in 15 seconds. How fast can he run? Given, distance is equal to 100 meters. Time, 15 seconds. Unknown is the speed. Formula, speed is equal to distance divided by time. Solution, speed is equal to 100 meters divided by 15 seconds. Final answer, speed is equal to 6.67 meters per second. Problem number 2. A vehicle travels 120 kilometers in 2 hours. What is the speed of the vehicle? Given, distance is equal to 120 kilometers. Time, 2 hours. Unknown, speed. Formula, speed is equal to distance divided by time. Solution, speed is equal to 120 kilometers divided by 2 hours. Final answer, speed is equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Problem 3. Determine the velocity of the motorcycle traveling in a straight highway that covers 1,000 kilometers to 2 hours to eastward direction. Given, D is equal to 1,000 kilometers eastward. T is equal to 2 hours. Unknown velocity. Formula, V is equal to D over T. Solution, V is equal to 1,000 kilometers divided by 2 hours. Answer, V is equal to 500 kilometers per hour eastward direction. Number 7. Let's move to brain gauge. Learning competencies. Define speed operationally. S7 FE-3A-1.5 and differentiate speed from velocity. S7 FE-3A-1.6. Instruction. Rearrange the jumbled letters to form the word being described by each statement. Write your answer on a piece of paper. 1. It tells you how fast a certain object moves. D-E-E-P-S. 2. It tells you how fast and in which direction an object moves. Y-V-E-C-L-O-T-I. 3. It is the basic unit of time. C-O-N-S-E-D. 4. It is the basic unit of distance. T-E-M-E-R. 5. These quantities are completely described by magnitude only. C-A-R-L-A-S. Answer the same brain gauge questions in this Google form to know your score. Kindly visit the link below found on this video module. Thank you. Let's move to benchmark. Learning competencies. Define speed operationally and differentiate speed from velocity. Instructions. Write true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is incorrect. 1. The speed does not tell anything about the direction of motion. 2. The displacement of an object is not the same as the distance it travels. 3. The basic unit of speed is meter per second. 4. The basic unit for velocity is meter per second. 5. The velocity is speed and direction of a moving object. Answer the same benchmark questions in this Google form to know your score. Kindly visit the link below found on this video module. Thank you. Grade 7, this is the assimilation part of this video module. Speed tells us how fast the object moves. It is expressed mathematically by getting the total distance traveled by an object divided by time it took to travel such distance. Velocity refers to the rate of motion of a body with reference to its direction. It is simply defined as a speed with direction. Constant speed refers to the rate of motion with equal distance time intervals. Constant velocity means that the object in motion is moving in a straight path at a constant speed. Values on point. Speed has been identified as a key risk factor in road traffic injuries, influencing both the risk of road traffic crashes and the severity of the injuries that result from them. Higher speeds lead to a greater risk of a crash and a greater probability of serious injury if one occurs. This is because as speed increases, so does the distance traveled during the driver's reaction time and the distance needed to stop. Also, at speed, the effects of driver's error are magnified. During a collision, injury results from the transfer of energy to the human body in amounts that outweighs that damage cellular structure, tissues, blood vessels, and other bodily structures. This includes kinetic energy. For example, when a motor vehicle user's head strikes the windshield during a crash. Post-test. Choose the letter of the best answer. Write the chosen letter on a separate sheet of paper. 1. Which of the following is not true about distance and displacement? A. Distance can be greater than displacement. B. Distance can be equal to displacement. C. Displacement can be greater than distance. D. Displacement can be equal to 0. 2. Which of the following refers to the basis for describing the position of an object? A. Distance. B. Displacement. C. Point of reference. D. Velocity. 3. The following are examples of speed except A. 20 meters per second. B. 30 meters per second. C. 40 meters per second east. D. 50 meters per second. 4. Speed is a scalar quantity. Which of the following best describes a scalar quantity? A. Scalar quantity has a direction only. B. Scalar quantity has a magnitude only. C. Scalar quantity has both magnitude and direction. D. Scalar quantity has no magnitude and no direction. 5. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, Jess lost his job. He decided to become an online seller. He needs to meet his supplier at 8 o'clock in the morning. He knows that he will consume 2 hours to travel from their home to their meeting place. How should Jess prepare himself for the meeting? A. Jess should leave their home later than 2-hour time travel. B. Jess should leave their home not bothered about the time. C. Jess should leave their home based on a 2-hour time travel. D. Jess should leave their home ahead of 2-hour time travel. 6. How is velocity classified? A. Velocity is a vector quantity because it has direction only. B. Velocity is a scalar quantity because it has magnitude only. C. Velocity is a scalar quantity because it has both magnitude and direction. D. Velocity is a vector quantity because it has magnitude and direction. 7. An object is traveling at a constant speed of 10 meters per second. A. It means that the object travels less than 10 meters every second. B. It means that the object travels more than 10 meters every second. C. It means that the object travels more or less 10 meters every second. D. It means that the object travels a distance of 10 meters every second. 8. In this time of pandemic, some drivers become online delivery drivers. As a driver in Metro Manila area, it is important to know that the speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. How should the drivers respond to this speed limit? A. Follow the speed limit. B. Violate the speed limit. C. Neglect the set speed limit. D. Disobey the indicated speed limit. 9. The following are the units of velocity except A. Miles per hour. B. kilogram per cubic meters. C. Kilometer per hour. D. Meter per second. 10. A vehicle covers 100 kilometers in 2 hours along a straight highway to westward direction. Determine the velocity of the vehicle. A. 10 kilometers per hour west. B. 25 kilometers per hour west. C. 50 kilometers per hour west. D. 75 kilometers per hour west. Answer the same post-test questions in this Google form to know your score. Visit the link below found on this video module. Congratulations, Grade 7 learners! You have completed this Quarter 3 Week 1B video module. By that, you earn again a Science 7 Quarter 3 cup. Now you have unlocked the next video module. I hope to see you again in the next video module. Again, this is Sir Rainier, your teacher guide for this video module. Thank you and God bless us all.